Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 46 of Europa Universalis 4. And to be honest, again, it's been a week since I played and I'd kind of forgotten what was going on. But yes, I remember now. We are in this massive war again with Austria. We are starting to recover a little bit of manpower. Unfortunately, we are in quite a bit of debt, so that's certainly something to consider. I'm hoping that this war isn't going to go on for too much longer. We're trying to take back our capital. We're also moving over here to attempt to help our march over here, Crimea, unsiege some of their stuff and deal with their rebel problem. I think the French army are mostly going to be able to deal with the remaining Genoese and Austrian armies over here. So I think we've pretty much got the war won. We just have to be careful no armies sort of try and, you know, sneak around behind us or anything like that. New idea group, we can get the old and the infirm, which gives us minus 10% land maintenance modifier. That can actually be quite nice. However, we are falling behind in military tech, so we'll wait on that one. We've got a new mission we can select. Not too sure about any of these. We only need to own one place for that. CIZRE. Where is that? CIZRE. You are down there. Do we have a truce with you? We do not have a truce with you. You are allied with Tabaristan, who we don't care about. So yeah, we could totally go and grab that mission. Some trade efficiency for a while. Let's go ahead. That'll give us a CB there if we didn't have one already. Now, we do have a lot of war exhaustion, which is a problem. We have been at war for quite some time. We don't really have a lot of admin points, so we can't really afford to buy it down. Did those rebels move? They did. Cheeky little gits. I was trying to engage them and they ran away. We are attacking into steppe, so we should be okay there. Yeah, we'll just smash that army completely. That'll be fine. And Crimea should be able to go around and unsiege most of their stuff quite easily at that. Not too sure why this particular fort is on. Clearly I turned it on for some reason. Who's in the war? Nobody over here, so I don't know why I turned that on. Maybe it was one that I'd left on, or maybe it was one that was captured and I forgot to turn it back off. I really don't know. I don't think we need to worry about Austria's troops anymore, so let's go ahead and turn these forts off now. This will save us a little bit of money. There is quite a large Austrian army up there, trying to siege back their capital, but we should, yeah, I was going to say, we should get these ones first. So let's go ahead and prepare to engage these armies. We're going to go into the mountains here. Always a risk, but we do have the numbers. They could reinforce, though, which is a potential issue. They are reinforcing. They're forced marching as well. But they do have a penalty there, because we... No, we didn't control the province. But let's go ahead and take this province from them. Our truce with Spain has ended. Now, we're going to be taking a lot of attrition here, so we should just split some of these troops up a little. I just noticed down there they've actually gone and sieged out Venice, which is unfortunate. Because Venice belongs to me, and I'd quite like to have it back. Where is my fleet? You guys are all over there repairing. You're quite damaged at the moment. What happened to the fleet? Lost a few lights, gained a few galleys. Well, they can sit there if they want. Now then, were we trying to gain piety or lose piety? I can't remember now. We're trying to get some conversions done, so we're probably trying to gain some piety at the moment. We are in a war. There's another revolt. It's a Crimean one. That was unfortunate, where they just popped up, but we can get over there and sort of assist if we're quick enough. So let's go ahead and grab these provinces. Of course, we are taking attrition doing this. I'd like to get my navy sorted out so we can trap them there, to be honest. Not too sure why my navy got as mashed as it did. Let's go and unmothball the heavies at this point. Yeah, we'll take the Cossack aggression. Are we... Right, we won that rebellion fight up there, but there's another one up here. So let's just go and march straight into that. Losing a lot of money now. Constantinople, we do have a fort here. We can go and turn this fort off for the time being. Are you guys repaired yet? You're not. But I think I'm going to take the risk and move in here just so that we've got the numbers, and we'll move the heavies in with those shortly as well. They've actually moved out of Venice now anyway. So these are about to fall. Let's go and grab Ostermark. Do we have... Yeah, we do have this one. Let's split you up. Half of you go down there. Half of you move over there. What have we got going on here? Global trade. Goods have been moved across the continent since antiquity. But where this was previously limited to a set number of routes, and goods such as the manufactured goods of India and China finding their way across the Indian Ocean and along the Silk Road, all trade is now increasingly becoming part of a greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa, and the crossing of the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected onto one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mined in the Andes is now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Southeast Asian trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. So countries that have not yet fully embraced global trade institution will receive an increasing technology cost of 1%. So there's another tech we've got to worry about penalties for. How are we going over? We haven't engaged them yet, but we're about to, so we should be okay. We're definitely grabbing these. We can go ahead and force their ships out if we move in there. My heavies aren't quite repaired yet, but there should be enough to force those guys out. We can get one more tick in there anyway. Lose a load of ducats to gain mercantilism. We're probably going to have to take a loan anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So you guys want to be getting in there. You should get another tick of repairs. Now you can go and move in there as well, because what's going to happen is we're going to force these ships out. They're mostly lights with a couple of transports, and I'd kind of like to deal with them if possible. You guys move up there. You guys move down here. Literally just going to try and siege out everything that we can now. So let's just go and help these guys unsiege. We'll go down and do the one that has the fort. So those ships are going to get pushed out, and indeed they have. Looks like we've lost another military leader as well, which is unfortunate. Another rebellion. They've rebelled right on top of us, so that's actually perfect. So we've nearly got Austria fully sieged out here. Still losing an absolute butt ton of money. 98% war score in this war. So I have no idea why... whose side are we on? We're on France's side. I still have no idea why France hasn't peaced out yet. Crimea are going to take that one, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, no, there we go. It's just ended. So what happened here, then? About equal losses on either side. We won the battle. So, Genoa will cede Nice, Queno, Dragunion, and Albania to France. Austria will cede Lyca and Braniveso to the Ottomans, so we get 2 provinces. Genoa annul treaties with Austria. Genoa pay 365 ducats to France and its allies, of which we get 207. So we get 0.04 inflation. We cost us 27 Diplo, which is fine. We suffer 18 aggressive expansion. Yep, that's fine. I don't have too many problems with that. So let's start trying to get all of our armies together. Got to do a bit of sorting out with them now, because they're all a bit of a mess. So we actually lost a few of the heavies there. That's unfortunate. Let's get you back over to the capital then. And what have we got here? We want to take off the transports. The transports can go over to Adern. And the rest of you can go back to repair on any damage and go back to protecting trade. Which is the one that gives us like a massive amount of profit. Not as much as it used to be. It used to be, it wasn't Aleppo. It's obviously the Venetian node, I suppose. So, go ahead and do that. Did you not actually do that? But, oh, no, you are doing it. Protect trade in Venice. Okay, so we've got some coring to do. We can just about afford to do both of them. So everything's going to go and get repaired up. You can stay over there because you're helping those guys out. We will have another war to conduct very, very shortly. So losing a fair bit of money. Let's go ahead and put the maintenance down just slightly. Not like all the way. Wow, why are we losing so much money all of a sudden? Have we got some really hinky high-level advisors? Might have to go down to a cheaper admin guy for a while. Let's go and get the missionary strength one. That could actually help us out. We'll save a bit of money there as well. That gives us some more conversions we can do. That one's going to take 166 months. That'll be a while. Go ahead and work on it anyway. Reduced morale of armies is unfortunate. We need some events that give us some extra piety. That'll help things out. You move down to the coast. Now, I can't remember what armies I was building here. I think they're all 1448s. You've got a few too many. So let's go and... Don't know where you guys all came from. Let's just get you down to Nis. You're an 1848. I think we just threw in those extra... Oh, you've got some mercenaries in there, haven't you? That's why we're spending so much money. Detached mercenaries. Let's go ahead and disband those. And you should be 14-4. We'll sort that out in a moment. Right, does anybody else have any mercenaries? You don't. You don't. You're not a mercenary. Right, you can actually go and join up with them then, can't you? And... won that siege up there. Let's go and siege these back. Obviously, we don't really need our maintenance to unsiege those. Growing popularity of tobacco. You're a 1448. No mercenaries. Do we have any mercenaries at all? You should tell us somewhere. Oh, no. It's on the... it's here. Army maintenance. Mercenaries 0. Yep, we got rid of them all. Brilliant. Okay, that's fine. So we do still want to take that military tech. We don't really want to spend our money. We want our war exhaustion to come down. We haven't really used our diplomats for anything for a while. So Spain doesn't hate me. I mean, they don't particularly like me, but... Broke alliance, allied to rival. What's our improved relations? 82. I mean, I guess we could still improve relations with them. Just try and keep them friendly for the time being. Let's also try and improve relations over here with no guy for the time, for a little while. And the Great Horde as well. So we do have a mission to go to war with Kara. Which we will do, but we need to recover a little bit first. And military leader has left us. Got a lot of military leaders dying right now, but I do want to save up and try and get the next military tech. So you are a 1448, which is perfect. I would like you to have at least another 2 lights. And ideally I want... we could get 3 more galleys with those guys. So let's go ahead and do the galleys first. We'd like some more heavies, but that'll take some time. So let's get some galleasses. 1... Is that all we can do, really? Wow. And you've made the thing go away. This is why I always pause the game when I do stuff. So we got 1, 2, and 3, because you can't add them straight to a trade route. You guys can just mothball up. Rebel uprising. That is true. 80%. Protestant zealots. Where are you going to pop? Venezia and Slovenia. Guess we have to use the transports. So let's get you over here. let's get you over there. So we probably have to go back up in maintenance again. Wow, why is our maintenance so expensive at the moment? We do have some corruption. That's costing us money. Managed to do a conversion. That's Slovenia. So that should stop Slovenia now being one of the targets. No, it still says that it is. It really shouldn't be. Right, you guys need to get across there as quickly as you can. So let's make sure we're on pause. We do need to keep our eye on that, though. Almost tempted to do that and save the money, but I do want the military tech. So they're still only at 80%. How long is that conversion going to take? Are we making progress? We are making progress. October 1602. So still a year and a bit to go. What about this one? Hardly making any progress at all. Let's go ahead and cancel that one. And we'll just do these ones as soon as they're called. We need some more piety, really. So it's still only at 80%. So we've got some rebellions that we need to deal with. Is everything up here on siege? Yes, it is. And you are a full stack. Let's get you back home. We've still got these open borders with Georgia, which we can get rid of later. Yeah, we can't really convert those provinces at the moment. Can make states. Not that any of them really give us any decent amount of money. I called this, didn't I? And I was just going to go and give this to Fazan, which I might still do. So we want subject interactions. Fazan, I want to grant you a province, and I want to give you Tunis. Can I not do it that way? It is called, right? Fazan. Grant province. Tunis. There we go. That is now yours. So someone asked what happened to Fazan, why they look so big. It's just because of this thing here, which is wasteland. And if you control, like this here, this is wasteland. But if you control more than 50% of the bordering provinces, the wasteland becomes your colour. So if Fazan took these provinces here, for example, then all of this would turn Fazan's colour and it would look like they were huge. So Fazan is mostly just these provinces along the coast. This is nothing here. This is just barren wasteland. So getting an extra couple of provinces was nice. We should probably move one stack into Slovenia anyway, because we are coring there. So how long will it be before we can afford that tech? Of course, our tech costs are going up. Institutions penalties only 1% currently. We are looking at March 1602 before we are able to take the next tech, which I guess is fine. I mean, we are in debt. We could potentially build some mosques somewhere if we could get some extra money. The sons of Lucas Campbell I. His Imperial Majesty Lucas Campbell I, Padishah, Sovereign of the House of Osman, Sultans of Sultans, Khan of Khans, Commander of the Faithful and Successor of the Prophet of the Lord of the Universe, Custodian to the two noble sanctuaries, Kasir-i Rum, Emperor of the three cities of Constantinople, Adrianople and Bursa, has a reputation as a great man and an unchallenged ruler. Especially with that many titles, wow. As befits a man of his calibre and stature, the Sultan has fathered several capable children, many of whom show great promise as future rulers. Both the sons themselves, our government officials, are acutely aware that only one can inherit what awaits others. Our viziers are adamant that now is high time for Lucas Campbell I to name a favourite among the possible successors. This is unlikely to end in competition for his favour, but will hopefully stop the worst succession struggles that might follow if our Padishah should meet his maker without having picked a clear successor. The pious son is our favourite, a 141. Or we can get a 444 or a 144. Why would we take any one? Right, 6 points, 9 points, or 12 points. All of the others are objectively worse. It's just stupid. The provincial governors, or base, powerful men, usually ambitious, are not always loyal. Although the Ottoman Empire did did not have a noble class or feudal system like most European nations, the Beys were a close equivalent and many of the same intrinsic problems. The Beys were reluctant to give up their powers and usually demanded even more concessions, even to the point of outright independence. The Beys are now demanding more power. So you can give a ton of local autonomy to people, or a little bit of local autonomy, or lose 2 stability and gain the unrest. Guess we just take the autonomy one. During the reign of Ibrahim I, Kemenke's Kara Mustafa Pasha was the Sadrazam, or Prime Minister. He tried to curtail overspending, revitalise the navy, but was finally executed by the Sultan in 1644. Which, you know, is quite some time away. The Sultan had instead started to heed Jinji Hoja, a minor religious official with a reputation for occult powers, who brought into the palace to remedy the Sultan's lack of heirs. Empower Kemenkes, reduce ship costs and increase national tax, or ignore his advice. No, we'll take the extra money. We have a new heir. Let us go for... where's my list? Let's just pause this up so it doesn't run away while I try and find my list. Oh, no, it's over here. There we go. Ah, Harden. There we go. We haven't added you into one of these games yet. So I just mashed every key on the keyboard there because I wasn't on the box. Hardan, there we go. You are in. Let's get rid of all of these. Speaking of which, actually, I was going to look at some provinces. So, can we actually get any money if we build a mosque or two? There's a couple of provinces that give us a tiny, tiny bit more. It's hardly worth the cost of the building at some points, though. What about trade or even production? There's nothing that's going to make a huge difference. Trade might be slightly better. Yeah, get a lot of extra trade down here. Soon run out of money, of course. That's the problem. So the only provinces that I can see that would give us a massive amount of trade. Venezia already has the building. And it's being converted anyway. But yeah, that was definitely an important one to get there. That was quite a boost. We'll leave it for now. We'll save up some money. We are going to need to buy our next institution to adopt it at some point. But in the meantime, we're just going to recover a little bit. Hopefully deal with these rebellions. And we will hopefully deal with that next time. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.